When you look back, obviously you get shut out. That's not a great thing. But did you see things? Any encouraging signs?
Saw some things that Jonathan Wallace did that was impressive for a guy that's a true freshman in there against a very good defense. Where there were some mistakes that he made, but there was some encouraging signs of he did some really good things under some very tough situations at times. Made some plays.
Poise is one of the things that, for a freshman quarterback, sometimes tough. He never
kept his poise. When he got knocked around a few times, he was able to come back and keep fighting, and didn't lose his competitive spirit. And he plugged along and kept heading in the right direction.
Anything else sort of stand out to you about watching the game?
No, we didn't run the football well at all, and then whenever we got down, we were completely out of our game plan, had to throw it, and just didn't make enough plays at all.
Scott, just from a personal standpoint, how difficult has dealing with this been for you?
It's been extremely difficult, but I think it's been extremely difficult for a lot of people. Every single person in this program, Auburn, myself, and the Auburn people aren't used to going through something like this, and I think it's discouraging. I think it's hard for all of us. I don't think it's just discouraging for me. I think it was discouraging for our players, discouraging for our staff, and obviously the Auburn people like you that have been around here forever. I think it's hard on all of us.
Talk about a guy like Ontario. I mean, just been around him for a year, but what have you seen out of him, and I guess kind of things he does for a team?
He's kept his poise. He's kept his leadership. He shows up to practice every day and gives it his all, and that's what a senior's supposed to do around here. Regardless if we're undefeated or the season that we're having, that's what your seniors are supposed to do. They're supposed to lead. They're supposed to demand the expectations at practice, and I think he's done that.
What about the load that Emory Blake's carried for you in the passing game? He's obviously the number one guy.
Yeah, he's done some good things out there. He's a senior, and that's what he's supposed to do. Senior wideout, catches the ball very well, reliable, and he has had some very good games.
On that fumble that he had this past Saturday, he was fighting for extra yards. Is that obviously you want to see him fight for yardage, but you don't want to see him lose the ball? Is that something? How do you?
Yeah, it's really sad. He's had 2 turnovers this year, and I don't think he's turned the ball over his entire career. You wish that didn't occur, but appreciate his effort to try to fight for extra yards.
What's his best asset? Because it just seems like he's open all the time. What's his best asset in terms of getting open?
He understands football. He's been around a while. He understands how to find the fat of the zone and zone coverage. Understands how to get a release and create separation from a defender.
Is he a great guy to have younger guys watching?
Love him. Absolutely love him. He's been great. He's been great since I walked in the door, and I hope he has a great game on Saturday. Let's just put it that way. Last time in that stadium.
You've seen receivers at the next level. How does Emory translate to the NFL?
I think he's a very good player that's going to be just fine. Obviously, you always need to improve, but he's got some trade that the team's going to be looking for him for sure.
In terms of the running game in SEC games, you guys are like 86 yards.
It's been horrific. Lots of reasons for it. Stems from having some young offensive linemen, a new system. There's lots of reasons that we could sit here for days and go into. But the fact of the matter is, you don't run it and you don't stop the run, you're not going to win too many games.
Anything else?
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.